Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss about the types of software testing. First of all, what is software testing? So, software testing is a process of testing the software functionality, whether it meets the customer requirement or not. So, that is about software testing. Types of software testing. So we have many types of software testing. So starting from manual testing and automation testing. So this is the two major testing. One is manual and another one is automatic automation testing. The manual testing is further classified into white box testing, black box testing, and gray box testing. And black box testing is further divided into functional and non-functional testing. So these functional and non-functional testing is further divided, and we are going to discuss that. Types of software testing, it is broadly classified into manual testing and automation testing. Manual testing in the sense the tester, the software testing engineer manually test the understand the code, test the code line by line. That is manual testing. And the manual testing is further classified into white box testing, black box testing, and gray box testing. White box testing. White box testing in the sense the developer develops the code and test the code line by line, then hand over the code to the tester, software tester, test engineer. The software test engineer go through the code and further test the software application whether it meets the customer requirement or not. Why it is named as white box testing in the sense the developer can see the code throughout the testing. The developer can go through the code through the testing, so the developer knows what the software test engineer do with the testing of particular software. So this is why it is named as white box testing. It also can the flow of the code and also the security of particular module can be viewed by using this white box testing. And next, black box testing, second type. In the black box testing, the tester doesn't know anything about the internal functionality of the software. He just want to give the input and get the output. Whenever the functionality of the software is not meet the requirement of customer, he just tester reports the output to the developer. So that is black box testing. Why it is named as black box testing in the sense the developer doesn't know um, anything about software functionality, and also the tester just give the input and want to get the output. That's why it's named as black box testing. And types of black box testing. The black box testing is further divided into functional and non-functional testing. In functional testing, the tester used to test the functionality of the software, whether the particular module is working as per the expectations, or whether if one module is combined with another module, whether it is still working. So these are all can be tested by using functional testing. So for the functional testing is further divided into unit testing, integration testing, and system testing. The unit testing in the sense the module, each and every module can be tested by giving some input and output. That means a module can be runnable and it takes some inputs and produce the output. That is a module can be the unit. So after performing the unit testing, the tester moves to the integration testing. Integration testing in the sense, suppose if one module is integrated with another module, it still should function as per the customer requirement. Okay, so that is the purpose of integration testing. The integration testing is further divided into incremental testing and non-incremental testing. In the sense, incremental in the sense, suppose if one module is performing well as per the requirement, and if we had the another module, whether it is still functioning correctly or not. Non-incremental in the sense it is not uh, incremental way, but the different modules are combined and tested as per the requirement. So the incremental integration testing is further divided into top down incremental integration testing and bottom up incremental integration testing. In the top down incremental integration, only the submodules can be added. Okay, there is no parent module. The modules, first the module is tested using the unit testing, and then the child modules can be, the submodules can be added to and integrated with the main module, and testing whether it's still functioning like as per a customer requirement. And bottom of incremental testing means, suppose if there is a module, and that module always is integrated with the parent module. It is not and there is no any child modules. Only the modules are integrated with the parent module and checking whether it is functioning correctly or not. So that is incremental integration, top down and bottom up incremental. And in non incremental testing, it is not in the incremental way, but it is combined with the different modules to test whether it is functioning or not. And non-incremental testing is the another name for a non-incremental testing is big bang testing. That means we are combining the different modules and checking whether it is still working or not. So that is called big bang testing. Big bang, bang. So that is non-functional testing. So for the white box testing, okay, until that we have discussed about white box testing, sorry, black box testing. In that we have discussed about functional testing. Then we go to non. We have discussed about non-functional testing, functional testing. Okay. And now we move on to the non-functional types of non-functional testing. So first of all, we have to know what is non-functional testing. Non-functional testing in the sense it is not related to function of any unit of the software. It is about checking whether the performance of it may be the performance of the module or performance of the whole product, or reusability of software, or compatibility or security. So likewise we are going to check whether it gives the it fulfill the non-functional requirement of the software. And the types of non-functional testings are performance testing, usability testing, and compatibility testing. In performance testing in the sense we are testing the performance of the module by applying the overload. What is the maximum load of the software? How much it is scalable? How much it is stable? So likewise, we are going to check the software product. Then it is the performance test is divided into load testing, stress testing, scalability testing, and stability testing. First one, load testing means we are checking one module or the number of modules, and we used to apply some load and checking whether still it is functioning correctly or not. Likewise, we are increasing the load and checking what is the maximum load it can take. So that is load testing. And stress testing means how much the software is user friendly to the customer. That means how much it can tolerate the to handle the maximum number of inputs. So that is stress testing. And scalability testing, in the sense the same way we are how much it can be scalable, in the sense at a time how much user it can handle. So likewise we can test the software is called scalability testing. And stability testing, in the sense how much stable the software is. Suppose if the software is adopting 100 users, okay, we are incrementing the user count by some 10 or 20 and checking whether it's still stable to reply the user or not. So the likewise we are checking the stability of software is called stability testing. Okay, so the performance testing is divided into load testing, stress testing, scalability testing, and stability testing. So we have so far we have discussed about the two the one is the manual testing, and further divided into white box, black box testing. Black box is further divided into functional, non-functional, and functional is divided into unit, integration, and system testing. And integration testing is divided into incremental, non-incremental. In incremental testing, we have top-down and bottom-up approach. And in non-functional testing, we are discussed about performance, usability, and compatibility testing. So under non-functional testing, we have load testing, stress testing, stability testing, and scalability testing. So we have discussed up till performance testing. And usability testing is about how much useful the software is, like how much it is looking good for the customer, and how much it is satisfying the user requirements, how accurately it satisfies the user requirements. So likewise the testing is performed is called usability testing. And compatibility testing means how much compatible the software is, like the software is actually used by different vendors, and how it is compatible to handle such request from the user is called compatibility testing. And third type of manual testing is gray box testing. So gray box testing is actually the combination of black box testing and white box testing. So if a tester knows both how to develop the code and how to perform the black box testing, he is ready to handle the gray box testing. And finally, automation testing. So the software is broadly classified. Software testing is broadly classified into manual and automation testing. In manual testing, we have discussed about black box, white box, and gray box. In automation testing, the major advantages, it is not we no need to manually write the test scripts. Once it is automated, we no need to write again and again, and just we have to know how to use the automation tools to check the software. Okay, so we have to run the test script and execute the test cases. Then we can automatically perform the test automation. And further these are some of the smoke apart from the basic types of software testing. We have many starting from smoke testing, then sanity testing, regression testing, user acceptance testing, exploratory testing, ad hoc testing, security testing, and globalization testing. So these are the further testing, and this is the study for you. And while coming to the next class, you should be thorough with basics of basic types of software testing techniques, and also for the further you move on to these types of testing. Thank you.